Hello, welcome to the queue. Japan turn 6. For my purchases, I have 9 infantry, artillery, and a transport for 38. And for the other 24 is 4 destroyers, which puts my total of destroyers above 7, which is what I predicted before the game started of me buying. So things aren't going well when you have to buy that many destroyers. Excuse me. All right, so my kamikazes are now in play due to the Philippines falling. So in battles, let's take care of that. I had a drink right before I started filming and thought it would do me good, and it actually causes me more pain. So in the attack modes here, we got a sub. There's no destroyer here, so we're going to sneak through here and go down here into. I hit the trays, dice tray, the chip tray again. C zone 43, coming down from the airbase in Okinawa. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a movement of 1. There's a fighter and attack. Second attack will be on the Philippines. Dang it. All right, so infantry, artillery loaded up on the transport. We have a battleship, cruiser, 2 destroyers. And they are coming in to do the naval battle against that sub. And yeah, because I want to kill that transport and sub. I was going to say I could ignore them if I didn't want to and use the shore bombardment, but we'll risk that battle, I guess. See how it goes. All right, so next battles. Let's move my marker off. I'll have to move the camera north because we got us some pesky U.S. ships again. So we got 1 destroyer coming out of 6 into 6A, along with 2 fighters and a tactical. They'll have a movement of 4 left because they came from an air base. Then down here we've got this is purchase, U.S. destroyer hanging out, so we're going to send down 3 tacticals for some target select and 2 fighters just for grins in case he gets through that tactical barrage. Next attack. Over here we've got, I went too far, from Amur, 1 artillery going into, yeah, I don't know what that is. Barianta, 1 infantry from J Hole coming up. All right, so those are that attack there in Mongolia. The next attack, I've got 1 infantry from Johol going into Anhui. From Shanghai, another infantry, artillery, tank, fighter, and tac. And that's really bothering me. And they have a movement of 3 left on those planes. The rest is non-com. So while the camera's up here, let's just start, lay that Russian out of the way, with the 2 battles here, Mongolia and China. And we can see that. So Mongolia is the simple one. Dig some dice out of here. All right, so 2 2s for Japan. Thank you. Russia, 1 2. Thank you. Round 2. 2 hits for Japan. Russia, 1 hit back. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate that. All right, so that goes to Japan. No points. Who cares? Next attack in Anhui, we're going to have a target select on that artillery from the tactical. So we'll get that out of the way. Oh, that was useless. All right, so we've got a jet fighter, we got infantry, artillery, we got a infantry alone, and a tank. We need 3 hits. We got 2, so the 2 British infantry are gone. And they will have 3 2s back at us. The British defense gets 1, so let's lose another Japanese infantry, because that's what happens in China. All right, so tactical, fighter, infantry, artillery, tank. And there's what we needed the first round. Defense to the lone artillery left for Britain is a miss. Slide it out there. All right. I just hit some German reinforcements that I didn't put on the board from watching that Germany turn 6. So I'll have to look at that again, I guess, to see where those infantry went. That was distracting. All right, so that battle's done. Let's go to the Pacific for, we'll do this easy battle right here, where I'll have a 2 and 3 4s. And we're gonna roll the sub, it defends at a 1. We'll roll them all together. 2 hits, no hits for the sub, so another US ship down the tubes. And let's adjust the camera down here. The dice tray, so we'll have 3 target selects. I'll roll those and hopefully this battle is over, and it is. There's a hit, so another US ship down. All right, let's take out some more US ships here. You can see in the Philippine Sea, we've got a cruiser, battleship, and 2 destroyers. Just need the 1 hit. Got 2, so that's nice. All right, so they will defend themselves. I guess I could have rolled that one all at once too. And they got a miss, so 2 more ships down for the US. All right, so now the risky 2-on-1 battle. So I've got infantry, artillery. US will be the tank, defending on the blue dice. Well, that worked out nicely. We rotate the camera. You can see that that is a miss. So the tank is gone. Philippines is back in proper hands of Japan. All right, so the last battle, you can see down there. I don't know if I get that tray with the slides pieces around. All right, so this battle right here, I've got a target select from the sub and the tactical. And if that doesn't get it, we'll follow it up with a jet fighter. All right. 1 hit. Cruiser's gone, therefore the transport is gone. So another couple ships for the US down the toilet. All right, so get my dice tray out of the way. Clear out that, and let's do some non-com movements. We'll start here at the north. 1 infantry from Buriana stepping back to Amur. The tank will be stepping from Amur to Manchuria. I got 1 infantry from Manchuria that is railing. 1, 2, 3 into Hope. From Charhar is an anti-aircraft gun and artillery stepping up. And these 2 planes will land back where they came from in Shanghai. Oh, what did I gain? I only gained, well, I gained 1 point here and 2 for the Philippines. So I'll have to adjust that here in a second. All right, what else do I got marked here? Oh, this bomber is going to transport these 2 infantry from Manchuria. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 onto Celebes. All right, so what else in China? Oh, we had 1 attack marked. It's a walk-on for no points, so no biggie. And we got to land these planes here, back here. And we are going to land this fighter on Japan as well, because this carrier has to come to south to the Philippine Sea to collect the 2 planes that have 1 movement left. And they don't have magnets, so they're not sticking very well. All right. What other movements do we have? All right, so we've got movements of 2 on those planes here in C-Zone 23. So 3 fighters, well, the 2 fighters, I guess, and 2 tacks will come back, land on the carrier, leaving 1 tack to land on Marianas Island. So it'll be 1, 2. So he's going to be there by himself for a while. The sub that's in C-Zone 22 will come down to the Philippine Sea. That might have been out of the camera. Went from 22 into 35.
I'm still sparkling.
And I don't see any more markers. Therefore, I must be done, right? I think so. All right, so let's place out some units. 4 destroyers going in C-Zone 6. No big surprise there. That gives me quite a stack there. All right, 3 infantry, not even on the camera. 3 infantry in Shanghai. 3 infantry in Manchuria. 3 infantry artillery in Japan with a transport. So that would be 4, 5, 9. So I placed 9 in Japan. Not breaking any of the treaty laws of the factory. All right, so I think that's it. Let me set this down and go do the money real quick. Japan went up 1 in China for Anhui, and then went up 2 for Philippines. Now we've been going back and forth on this Japanese money, and I have them at 40 right now, which means I would be up 14, right? Because I start with 26. So here's 2 that I'm down, so I need to be up 16. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I am at 40. 40 bucks. I have NOs. I've got Guam, Celebes, and Sumatra. That will be 9. So that will be $49. And I have to adjust my chips here because I didn't have the proper amount there. So we'll put out 10. Now that I'm looking at the camera, you're not going to be able to see any of this anyway. So there's $49. Let's see if there's any convoy action. There's no convoy. Oh, there is. There's a sub here. Commonwealth sub there in that C zone. So they can take up to 2 points. So they're guaranteed 1. But I can't find a dice with a number on it. Here we go. All right, so, I need 2 dice. It's a sub. Hang on. We'll get there. All right, so 2 dice. All right, so $2. So that number goes down to $47 for Japan. And it's recap time. Yes. All right, Sumatra, 1 artillery. Sea Zone 43, 1 sub. Celebes, bomber, 3 infantry. Palau, 1 infantry. Philippines, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. Sea Zone 35, 1 transport, 1 carrier, 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers, 1 sub, 1 fighter, 1 TAC. Guam, 1 infantry. Marianas Island, 1 tactical. In Shanghai, so I said 6 infantry, 2 artillery, fighter TAC. Anhui, tank, infantry, artillery. Hope, artillery, infantry, or anti-aircraft gun. Tingsei High. Probably that T is silent, but I don't know. 1 infantry. Bayanta Yuha, 1 artillery. Manchuria, 1 tank, 3 infantry. Amur, 3 infantry. Sea Zone 6A, 1 destroyer. Sea Zone 6, 2 carriers, 2 fighters, 2 TACs, 1 battleship, 1 cruiser. What is that? 6 destroyers, 2 subs, 1 transport. And then on Japan itself, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 3 AA, 3 fighters, and 1 tactical. And I believe that is a wrap. Yep, we're good. US is up.